when you born as Palestinian, you born as an activist, either if you want it or not. So they took the people out in 48, and this is why we saying the ongoing Nakba, because it never stopped. And they took you all the time, once and again, once and again. But before the second Intifada, we had the military rule in 48, between 48 till 66. You had to have a permit, get out from your house, to get out from the city. And in Lid, Haifa, Akka, Yafa, Ramle, they put the people in ghettos, in specific areas that Palestinians were allowed to live in. So this is how we used to live in 48, between 48 and 66 after the Nakba. It is the hardest period and situation we're facing now. We can't compare between what people in Gaza and Gaza are facing and what we face as Palestinian in 48. But the fact that I have family members that I can't be in touch with for years. I didn't see Gaza since I was a kid. I never get into Gaza because also the siege started on 2007, so no one was allowed to get into Gaza or to get out from Gaza. Also in the West Bank, because the border walls, we can't really be in touch, but we have to keep trying being together, although all the borders, checkpoints that wanted to separate us as a nation. And we can't, unfortunately, do anything as Palestinians who has the right to be with their people. So in this genocide, what Israel did to Palestinians in 48, started to attack them, to see every post we post, every like, every share, and to take people to jail or to get them off from their work, from their universities. At the beginning of this genocide, I was very afraid about another Nakba that will happen in 48. And my grandmother's testimony and her story was on my mind all the time. When she talked about women who, from the stress and the fearness, forgot to take their babies. And I was like, okay, do I have to be ready for this situation that maybe I will be the next generation who will face that? We see now families and women in Gaza who lost their babies, maybe forgot their babies. So they are already facing that. I wish I could help any one of them. But being a Palestinian in 48, we're thinking about this all the time. I believe that I have to be there to work with my people, with my youth, to see how can we protect each other, how we can talk with each other, because in this genocide what happened is that we stopped talking with each other because we were very afraid. So what Tishrin did at the beginning, it was to create spaces in the Triangle area, culture spaces and like to empowerment the civil society. We are trying to build new generation of leaders and activist people. This is my identity. And this is my struggle, daily struggle, actually. Being an Arab, being a Palestinian, talking Arabic. First of all, to know that we are Palestinian people, live in 48. So there is Palestinian people between Gaza, West Bank, and 48. Once, it was one area. Today, it's not. And it's our right to be together and standing with each other. It's a responsibility from your side to know that, to push to stop this genocide, to finish the siege of Gaza, to freedom Palestine, also, especially also in the West Bank, and also to get back the right of return. It's recognized by the international law. I don't want to stay being an inside or outside refugee. And yes, there is apartheid, also in 48. I mean, yes, I can have rights, but the rights, they write for me. So this is not rights.